Hello everyone, today we are breaking down the episode 4 preview of The Last of Us, but before that remember to like the video, helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe, and yada yada yada. Let's get to it. The first thing we see is Joel and Ellie camping out. Remember, after they got the vehicle from Bill and Frank's house, they are heading to Wyoming, which is very far away from where they are currently, which is somewhere on the East Coast. They have the back of the pickup full of supplies, because if they can help it, they don't want to stop anywhere to loot stuff. Obviously, the more stops you make, the more likely you are going to run into somebody or something, so infected or raiders. We see Ellie getting to smell coffee for the first time. Remember, Ellie was born post-outbreak. She hasn't experienced a lot of things. It is very clear that she is not a fan of coffee, which I honestly agree. I hate that stuff. She says it smells like burnt crap. Joel then continues to make a slurping noise, drinking every last sip of it. This kind of shows Joel is starting to loosen up a bit. In the second episode, he wanted to shoot Ellie. Now he's kind of treating her like a person, joking around and stuff. In the next shot, we see that Ellie is the navigator for them, looking at the map. She kind of gets lost. Joel gets a little angry at her. She says it's her second day in a car, give her a break. So yeah, I don't know what Joel thought was going to happen here. Most people who drive cars now can't even read maps. So to have a teenager who has never been in a car before being the map reader was going to end poorly no matter what. They stop to get their bearings, and a man who seems to be injured comes walking toward them, asking for help. Ellie asks Joel if they are going to help the man. He says no and puts on his seatbelt and starts to drive. Joel knows that this is a setup, that this guy is faking an injury to lure in Good Samaritans and then take their stuff and most likely kill them. Joel drives past the man, but hits spike strips, destroying all 4 of his tires, so basically the vehicle is now done for. We then see Joel crash the vehicle into a building. We see that the windshield was cracked before he hit the building as well from this shot, so he may have hit the man who was faking an injury. Most likely the fake injured guy was working with others, so they were probably shooting at Ellie and Joel. That's why Joel drove the truck into the building, so they can be in cover. The next shot we see is a large military vehicle with a plow on the front of it that says run. So these people seem to be the ones who run the city that Joel and Ellie find themselves in. They also don't seem like good people from what we have seen, so Joel and Ellie are in some trouble. In the next shot we hear a voiceover, a man saying that this has gone too far, that this has to stop. We then see a woman holding a gun to the man's head, asking where is he? So the man could be having second thoughts about what they are doing to people who come into their city, tricking them to stop, then taking their stuff and murdering them. The woman is asking where is he, so I would guess she is looking for Joel. So Joel probably took out a few of her guys and she wants to take care of this problem by killing Joel and Ellie. In the next shot, Joel walks down a road with his gun out. The pickup is still intact, so it takes place before the injured man ruse. He probably saw something ahead of them that could be dangerous and wanted to check it out first before driving the vehicle any further. He does have his gun out, so it must be dangerous. In the next shot, we see a cinder block thrown at their vehicle, so maybe Joel didn't run over the guy who faked an injury. Maybe. My guess is he still did. In the next shot, we see the people who run the city breaking doors down looking for Joel and Ellie. They seem to be relatively geared out. They got riot helmets and some kind of armor on. In the next shot, we see Joel take down one of the assailants, smacking the guy in the face with the end of his rifle. The guy was carrying a shotgun, so this episode is going to be pretty action-packed. Joel is going to be sneaking around, taking out people, and having some fight scenes. In the last shot, Joel tells Ellie that they will get through this. Ellie says, I know. Ellie knows what Joel is capable of, so she fully trusts Joel and believes they will make it out of this city alive. And that is the end of the trailer. What did you think of it? Leave it down in the comments below. And if you want more Last of Us content, please subscribe and like the video. Check out the Twitter link in the description below. And as always, have an awesome day.